Or oh, look, experience points! What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Doug, and welcome back to West of Loathing. I'm trying to continue on here. I'm at the Millinery, I think it's the name of it. Let's go from here. You walk into the Millinery and find 5 bandits lounging around on big piles of half-made hats. It's the law! Skedaddle! The bandits scatter like cockroaches, each shutting themselves behind a different door. Guess you'll have to wrangle them individually. Alright then. Gah. This patch of filthy floor wears a lot of hats. What's up with Hat Room 1? So many brims, so little time. Jacuz! Say what you will about these guys, but they were never brimless. Okay, so which one's which? Well, pretty obvious. This is the one that's different. Jacuz! Yay, there's one. Number 2. Dense. You don't know much about hat making, but you know this doesn't make any sense. Crappy chapeau. Jacuz! Get out here. Hat Room 3. Liners. Give them the Given the quality of the one-liners around here, you don't need multiple. Which one is it? This is the one that's different. Gotcha! Hat Room 4! Squatchies? These are parts for some weird kind of hat you'd never wear. Alright, this one, they all look exactly the same. I'm moving. Huh. They all look exactly the same. Except this one. Nope. Nope, that was a nail in the floor. Made it look different. Alright, I'm not sure about that one. Let's move on to the next one. More brims. These all look the same. Brims, brims, brims. Even more brims. This was apparently the demo model for a piano player showroom. It's only got 3 songs in it. They're all children's versions of traditional songs that are in the recently invented public domain. And they're all set up to play just the first few seconds on a loop. The people who worked here must have hated it! What song do you want to dial to? Let's go the Yellow Rose of public domain. Ugh. Don't see anything going on here. These hats look like they're more comfortable to sit on than to wear. Let's pick that. The remaining bandits will corner you if you go in there now. Better take care of them first. Okay. I swear I saw this one move when I walked in. And I was wrong. Oh! Crap. Let's try this again. Oh no, he's back! Back to doing this. I'm sorry, guys. I messed up. I'll do better this time, I promise. Okay. That one song put them to sleep. Let's go public domain joke. Well, hi there. You like that song, do you? Gotcha. Wow, that's terrible. Let's go. Gotcha. Not getting me this time, buddy. Yay. What was this one? Damn it, I don't remember. Let's go back to the Yellow Rose. Okay, this is one that's obvious. The tap dancing, man. The tap dancing. Okay, nobody want to move? Alright then. Yay! Silence! Ha! Gotcha! Saw you move! Yay! I did it this time! I didn't mess up, guys! What we got in here? Several years worth of hat magazines. Hat Trend, Hat and Head, Hats Today, that kind of thing. The guy who sat here wore a lot of hats, but he made even more. I don't have safe cracking. Well, that gets these guys. Deal with them. Let's turn them in. You march the Black Hat Bandits back to Dirtwater on the end of a rope and lock them in the town jail. Where'd you find them? The old millinery? Yep. Of course. You know, bandits would be a lot harder if they didn't keep picking such thematic hideouts for some reason. Anyway, here's your reward. Damn right, all in a day's work. There is no good word. Okay, next up. Abandoned Pickle Factory. There's an old grave off to the side of the trail. Or if not, then someone went and stuck a wooden cross in the ground for no reason. Well, dig it up. Ooh, a wedding ring. Honeymoon is over. Oh, this one's precious. Pepperoni mold. Gretchen Vlass. She was very, very terrible. I don't have foraging. You feel a sudden electrical jolt as your hand touches the doorknob. Ow! Oh no, you're late for your shift. Mrs. Vlass is going to be so mad. She might literally bite your head off. Okay, well, not literally. Probably. Quick, get suited up. You clock in hurriedly, put on your bright green coveralls. Mrs. Vlass, as predicted, is furious. Late again? You'd better stop taking this job for granted. You think you're gonna find a place with a nice dormitory in a reasonably priced company store like ours somewhere else? With your skills? Ha! You're doing 3 shifts today, Buster. Get to work, you're on pickle hopper duty. Pickle hopper duty runs you ragged, like always. Keeping the hoppers filled to keep a constant flow down the chutes means you're constantly at a near sprint, because you have to manage the cuke shunts to keep the levels equal. If you get uneven pickle levels, Mrs. Vlad knows. Nobody knows how she knows, but she knows. A whack from her cane is the minimum you'll get. Damn it, damn it, damn it. At the end of this first 6-hour shift, you get a brief break. You cram a stale cheese sandwich in your mouth while Mrs. Vlad glares at her pocket watch, counting down 3 minutes to the second. Break's over! Second shift! You get over to the salt tank now! Managing the salt tank isn't as strenuous as the pickle hoppers, but it's still a never-ending tension. The brine concentration has to be constantly monitored and kept at a very specific measurement, which means constant adjustments. Meanwhile, you can feel yourself desiccating from the haze of salt dust that fills the room. If anything in this place kills you, it's probably going to be the salt tank duty. White lung is nasty business. Cough on your own time and get... Sorry. And get that salinity back to normal. It's supposed to be 976 parts per thousand. How hard is that? Remember, 976, idiot! Please let me out of here. You get another 180-second break before third shift. You spend most of it drinking water. The company doesn't charge for water, but you've heard a rumor they're considering it. Break's over! Get to the boiler! Oh no, please let me out. Boiler duty means shoveling coal into a furnace that runs a giant tank of boiling vinegar. It stings in here. You've tried to work with your eyes closed, but Mrs. Blast screams if you drop any coal on the floor, or if you let the temperature get too low, or too high, or just for no particular reason. At least you're used to the smell of boiling vinegar. In fact, you can't smell anything anymore. 190 degrees, idiot! Not 190, 89, not 191. What do you think we pay you for? You don't really miss your sense of smell, or not coughing all the time. You don't really want anything anymore, except to die. With a gasp, you finally snap out of the horrible hallucination, or possession, whatever the hell that was. Geez, you can still feel the sting of vinegar vapor in your eyes. Let's do it! What we got here? It says factory activation lever. Let's pull it! You pull the lever and nothing happens. Something in the machinery rooms must not be set up correctly. Rats. Cuke shunts are to be operated by qualified personnel only. Okay. You approach the ghost. Gotta, can't sleep until it's right. You alright there, partner? Can't sleep. Yikes. Okay, that one lowered 2, increased 1. They look fairly even. No, I don't think I got it. Alright, what was this supposed to be? 531. I remember it was supposed to be like 980. What do I do here? Salt! Salt, salt! Gotta salt the salt! Salt! You alright? Salt! Okay. Okay. It won't go to 0. Wait a second, that was, what, 976? Alright. I keep going past it. The salt is correct. There we go. It's finally done. Thank you. Hey, I got a skull. I'm either overthinking it or I don't know, man. Reads 93. $93. $129. $140. This one's supposed to be $190. That's $189. No, it's not right. Too hot. 174. 179. 189. 218. 197. 187. 177. Damn it! Let's really overdo it. 245. 5 times. One more. Boom! Got it! Boom! Thank you. Now just the impossible one here. Maybe this is the trick. Get one all the way to the bottom. Alright, looks like these two are even now. Did we do it? I think we did it. We did it. Okay, that took way too long. There was a really stupid, easy way to do it. Holy crap! Let's activate. You pull the lever and there's a deafening roar as the old machinery springs into life. After a while, a load of pickles is deposited into the receptacle to the left of the switch. You got an item. Ghost pickle. Oh no. Huh, all that work for 3 pickles. No wonder this place went out of business. Yep. Cornichons. Yay! Okay. I think that completes all the people I gotta capture. Out in the middle of the desert, you find an abandoned minecart. It's sitting on a section of minecart track about 12 feet long, which starts nowhere in particular and ends even less of somewhere in particular. Ooh, a meat nugget! I need to stop headbutting my microphone. That'd be good. Leave! I didn't want to go in there. It's a wanted poster. Gherkin Brothers. Hey there! What's the good word? Give her the pickle factory your mess. What in the world? It's the Gherkin brothers, and please, I don't want to talk about it. It was really weird.
I believe you. Here's the reward.
Sweet.
Huh. Looks like these things are still twitching. Better lock them up just to be safe.
Thank you. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Every last one of them. Got them all. Okay. What's the next thing I need to do? I have another ranch and the circus. Let's go to the ranch. You rein in your horse upon hearing a rattle of bones and clanking of chains nearby. With a hiss, a skeletal figure scuttles toward you. It's a little confusing to look at. Instead of a skull, it has another smaller skeleton growing out of the top of its spine. It also has a manacle locked around one of its ankles. A manacle, trailing a length of broken chain. It looks like it escaped from somewhere? Well, let's fix them. Okay, I think I see your problem. You grab hold of the little skeleton and yank it off the larger skeleton's neck with a pop. When you set it down on the ground, it hops around excitedly for a moment, then runs away. I wonder if that's like a metaphor for something existential? Or a... Look! Experience points! Yay! Ooh, needle. Looks like somebody's been washing ferrets in this thing. Fuck yeah, I love ferrets! An old burned crate. Guess it came with the property. Ooh, ranch dressing. There's somebody here.
Hey there. Hey, like, howdy. I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy?
What kind of herbal remedies?
The kind that are gifted to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands.
So, weeds?
That's a derogatory term created by the man, but yeah, basically.
Let's buy one. Most likely didn't do anything. Howdy.
Hey, howdy, man. What's happening?
Yeah, that's, what I was wondering.
Oh, not much, man. We moved on to this little patch of land to grow crops. Then we decided it's more natural just to let Gaia grow whatever she wants, right?
I bet it's a lot easier, too.
Huh. Right on, man.
Neat. Where'd you get that hat?
Oh, this? A friend of mine made it, man. I forget which one.
What do you take for it?
Well, I have been thinking of trying a new style, man. Maybe like one of those hats the army guys used to wear back in the day, like as kind of an ironic statement, man. There's an old fort over yonder that-a-way. I'll swap you if you can find one of those, man.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Groovy, man.
Huh. Up. Somebody found the brown acid. Howdy, I'm Felix.
I'm Luis. Luis Lazar.
Why the long face, Luis?
Oh, geez. Basically, I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a damn thing. So they just let their weeds grow and call it natural. I'm so sick of eating dandelions I could scream!
Well, how'd you get in this predicament?
I headed west after graduating baking school and fell in with these two because they talked big game about natural grains. Fool that I was, I didn't realize they were really invested in and was getting silly on local weed and not doing any work.
Why don't you leave?
I ain't got no meat! Or any other prospects or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. This is such a mess.
So you're looking for work?
Oh, yeah, desperately. The only trade I know is baking dough. Do you know somewhere that's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid would be better than when it comes to than this if it comes to room and board. I just want to get out of here.
I don't. Sorry.
Shucks, well, if you hear anything, please let me know.
Well, that's, weird. I need foraging. Be nice to do something with some of this. Yeah, we'll take another herbal remedy. I didn't mean to buy two. I don't know what good it's for, but I'll find something. Still need to go to the fort. Off the trail's shoulder, you see some ancient petroglyphs carved into a rock. Let's translate them.
They seem to translate, my third is third of a clever rhyme. Interesting. I wonder if they're all dead here. Yeah, they are. You climb into the watchtower and take a look around. Nice view from up here. Use the binoculars. You discovered a new map location. Lost Dutch Oven Mine. You climb down for the watchtower and pitch the binoculars in a nearby trash can. Tidy! Whoops, sorry guys. It's a giant map of the region. This table has a little model of the region on it. Ooh, toilet flushing. Missing a handle. Aww. Strategy and privy. So you put the bathroom, you shit where you... Huh. Hardtack and full canteen. I don't have any more needles. The lock on this foot locker is rusting away to nothing. Sweet. Sweet needles. Ooh, a silver bullet. This one only contains important military air. I like military air. What have we got in here? Anything? You pick up a box at random and read the label. Cured crickets. Smoked bat wings. Stewed glands and seltzer. Jellied mold. They all say the same thing. Okay. Well, that was odd. Is that a trash can? I got stench resistance. I got you there. Where is it? There it is. Right there? Yeah. Let's do it. Ooh, a patrol cap. Oh, looks like them necromancers have been here. Somebody left their knapsack behind. Wait, what's this? A note? Yeah, it's a note. There's also an evil-looking leather-bound tome. Intermediate Nex-Mex. Last thing in there is a little diary, which you decide to leave in there in case the owner comes back looking for it. Let's read. Seems to have been written by one of the necromancer's cultists. He and several others were reanimating the dead soldiers here on the theory that the best undead army would be a literal undead army. The hitch in the plan came when they raised the officers, who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. The last entry suggests the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning their station and reporting back to the necromancer, but the entry ends abruptly in the middle of a sentence. Fascinating. This mass grave is absolutely teeming with those skeletal riflemen. Don't see being interested in getting out, but you could definitely jump in there if you're itching for a fight. There's one wandering in the pit nearest you. I don't need to. Well, I got the hat. That's what the guy wanted, right? At the ranch. You smell it before you see it. A skeleton trudging toward you, covered in mud and muck and smelling like garbage juice. It must have crawled out of some horrible bog nearby, and if the skeleton smells this bad, the bog must be unimaginable. So it makes sense that even a skeleton would want to get away from there. Well, I guess we'll have to fight you. I don't wanna, but guess we have to. Ooh, gotcha. Yay. Okay, I've been reading all the next stuff. Vampiric Yodel skill. This mid-tier Nex-Mex textbook teaches you how to replenish your blood supply by stealing blood from the living. Keeping enough blood inside you is important, to necromancers and civilians alike. Let's do it! Yeah. As you read the words in the book, a voice that is not your own howls along with them in your head. As you get nearer to the end of the book, the howls become more and more melodic. Steal 5 HP. That's terrible. As you turn over the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke. You don't feel so well. Your body withers and shrinks. You're gaunt and bony as a result of the dark arts you've been messing around with. Huh. I wonder if I'm going to end up killing myself. You examine the weird note, but you can't make heads or tails of it. You stick it in your necromancer journal for now.
What we got? Knows a lot about magic. Alright. It was you! Give me your hat! Nice, man. Barter is like commerce, man, except natural. Can you dig it? Strange head sack. Sweet. So I'm reading all these necromancer things, and it's doing nothing but making me worse and worse and worse. Alright, I'm going to check out the Lost Dutch Oven Mine here. Yeah, I think that might be where I end up calling it day. Sweet. A stankobobe. Hooba stink? Ooh, roasted cow tongue. Oh, right. The stench here is barely tolerable. I wonder if I wasn't... Am I still wearing those sweet flowers? I am. So I wonder if I could even go in here if I didn't have those on. These lockers are all unlabeled and unlocked. Loot them! Sweet. Gas mask. And miner's pants. What do the miner's pants do? 2 armor. Versus pistol attack damage. Armor's gonna do me better. You've got clove drops and plum pudding. Hey, a spittoon! I don't know what kind of tobacco these miners are chewing, but it must be extra corrosive because this brass spittoon has a hole eaten through the bottom and dark stains underneath it where the spit leaked out. Although, oddly, it doesn't seem to be leaking now, and it's half full. I guess the miners plugged the hole with something. Inspect it. It's a spittoon. It's disgusting. You can practically see the stink lines coming off of it. Come on, man. Let's not do this. No, we're doing it. Oh, jeez. Fine. Okay. You crouch down and take a careful look at the filthy spittoon. The inside is blackened with years' worth of stains. The death broth inside has a rainbow sheen like a parking lot oil spill, and occasionally a little bubble pops on the surface. You can actually feel a slight warmth radiating off of it from whatever dire chemical reaction is taking place in there. You realize you're holding your breath, not deliberately, but from the human body's natural instinct for self-preservation. Oh, we're gonna take a big breath of it. Imagine somebody made this big pot of chili con carne and left it under the porch. 3 rats crawl in the pot, eat half the chili, and then die. A week later, a family of cockroaches takes up residence among the writhing maggots. The cockroaches smoke thick black cigars, which they light with tufts of burning human hair. That is what this smells like. Fortunately for you, the rainbow-colored film on the surface of the liquid coats your hand as you plunge it into the toxic stew, keeping it from being immediately dissolved down to the bone. The smell intensifies, and your stomach prepares to hose the poisons off your arm with a high-pressure stream of vomit. We're this far. Your fingers touch something at the bottom of the spittoon. Better pull it out fast while you still have something to pull with. You pull out the world's most disgusting pair of pants out of the bottom of the spittoon, and jump back as the hole at the spittoon's bottom, now unplugged, begins to leak steaming filth. Congratulations! You are now the proud owner of the worst object I've ever been paid to think about, narrowly defeating a leather bondage harness made from the skin of a clown. Spit-soaked pants. Well, these are better than the ones I just put on. Well, damn it. Oh, I bet that smells awesome. Picked over. Cart empty. Oh, I don't have any more oil. Well, found a spittoon. Unfortunately, that's about all I can do here. What else do we have going on? Do I have anywhere else to go? Well, I can go to the circus. Let's do that real quick. Well, this is a little weird. You didn't expect to find a circus all the way out here. There's basically nobody around for miles. There's a radio clone manning the ticket booth. Well,
there hasn't actually been a rodeo since the cows came home, so I guess he's just a clown. Ugh, clowns. Yeah, I hear ya. Them fellas put me right off my feed. They're so creepy. When I was little, my uncle would give me nightmares with old stories about them. Oh, sure. Don't you mean the old tales about the demon cows and the demon clowns fighting down in hell? Yeah. And how rodeo clowns dress up like that because the first rodeos were reenactments of those battles? And it became a traditional thing. Heh, I remember them stories from when I was young and myself. Ain't thought about that in decades. Don't be fouling your britches, though. These clowns are just fellas in makeup. Yeah, I know. Still creeps me out, though. Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal. I didn't even see it. As you approach, the clown puts on that basically cheerful facial expression that retail employees use when the last thing they want to deal with is a customer, but they're not allowed to say so. Welcome to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow, sir. How can I help you? I'd like to run away with the circus, please. Heh, aren't you a little old for that? Sorry, we ain't hiring. Darn. Well, let's try this again. I'd like to see the circus. Well, you came to the right place then. But if you want to get inside, you'll need a ticket. And presumably you can sell me one? Why, I can. That's my job after all. For you, sir, a ticket will cost 5,000 meat. Say what? Does it seem a bit high? I promise you, sir, at this price, it's a real steal. Well, you've got that right. Why is it so expensive? Well, now, this is no podunk little traveling circus. We got rides, games, food, and an amazing demonstration of knife-throwing skill by none other than Barnaby Bob himself. Tell me about Barnaby Bob. Oh, the boss is a real master of knives, let me tell you. He does this amazing stunt where he gets a volunteer from the audience up on stage and throws knives at him. He never misses his target. Did you leave out the part where he puts an apple on their head or something? Oh, sure. Tell me about the food. We've got your favorites. Popcorn, sarsaparilla with the fancy new bottle caps. And get this. Did you hear about that new thing a fella invented? Cotton candy? Yeah, I think I might have. Well, it's still patented, but we're pretty sure we figured out how it works. Mostly. More or less. What about the games? Oh, we've got tons of them. Does 3 count as tons? 3 is more like some. Well, we got some of them. Tell me about the rides. Well, I guess I should say ride. But we haven't had a single grisly merry-go-round accident since, since we stopped turning it on. You aren't doing a very good job of selling me on this. Why? Whatever you mean. Let's outfox him. First, you ask for an outrageous sum of meat. Then you describe your circus in terms that would make it sound distinctly cut rate. Well, now, if you really expected me to pay that much, you'd be doing your best to make it sound like a magical paradise. Or, on the other hand, if it really is as chintzy as you describe it, you'd be asking a price cheap enough to overcome your poor word of mouth. This leads me to the conclusion that, for some reason, you don't actually want to sell me a ticket. The clown starts to look nervous. Now, let's not jump to conclusions, friend. I'm just pulling your leg a bit, clowning around like we do. It's all in good fun. So the actual price is 500 meat. I could buy half a horse for that. Sure, but what are you going to do with half a horse? The circus is much more entertaining. I need one more outfoxing. Fuck it, let's just buy the ticket. Alright, let me just stamp your hand for re-entry. There you go. Enjoy the show. What about my partner? Partners get in free. Thanks! As you enter the circus, the ticket booth clown shouts, "Welcome to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow, sir," in a loud, enthusiastic voice. You stroll into the circus, actually I guess it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs, and find it almost entirely deserted. There aren't much more than a dozen other patrons besides yourself. There are a bunch of clowns around, working at the booths and so on. More clowns than customers, which is a little unsettling. But at least the lines won't be very long. Cool. Merry-go-round has a dirty canvas tarp over it. Sign says, "Condemned, until further notice. We encourage anyone suffering from horse bites to consult a doctor." Okay. This extremely muscular clown seems to be guarding the entrance to some sort of stage. Stage show ain't till later. When? Later.
But when exactly?
Later.
Okay. Okay. What we got here?
Howdy there, fella. What we have here is a game for sharp eyes and quick reflexes. Hope you won't take it as an insult if I suggest one of the other games that might be more your speed. But you're welcome to try your luck all the same. What's the game? Well, on the wall behind me, I've got a bunch of thick-skinned, underinflated balloons. For 10 meat, I'll loan you a cheap, inaccurate pistol with a pile of badly made ammunition. And your goal is to pop as many of those balloons as you can before the pistol stops working. That's an unusually honest-sounding description. I've discovered making the challenge sound exactly as difficult as it is only makes people more determined to be the one who beats it. Alright. Clown hands you the cheap pistol and gestures at the balloons behind him. God, I can't talk. Good luck. Let's shoot from the hip. You shoot at the balloons until the pistol jams. You've managed to pop a few, but not very many. The clown nods. Yeah, that's about average. Not enough to win a prize, though. Sorry. Dang it! Test your mind! Appears to be some kind of card-based carnival game, though it's not clear how it works from here. Step right up, fella, step right up. If I may say so, you look like you got the look of an intelligent and learned individual about you. And I happen to have a game here to put those faculties to the test. What's the game? The simplest guessing game imaginable. I've got a standard deck of playing cards here. I'll show you all the faces, and then I turn them back over and start picking cards. You guess what cards I pick, and you win. You don't shuffle them? No, sir. If you can memorize a deck of cards that fast, more power to you. Or if you got a touch of magic in you and want to try reading my mind, that's fine too. Just don't dig too deep. What's the prize? Ticket to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which is otherwise sold out, so it's a rare catch, my friend. Alright, let's do it. You carefully scan the deck of cards as the clown spreads it out in front of you, and then he turns them over with a sweeping flourish. Ready? Give it a lot. Clown starts picking cards out of the deck and holding them up with their backs to you. You manage to guess a few, but not very many. Don't feel bad, friend. That's about average. Not good enough for to win a prize, though. Do I have any experience? Can I raise my mysticality? I have a little. I can raise it by 2. Do I have anything that can raise my mysticality? No. Strange head sack. That gives me muscle. That gives me mysticality. So do I have 20 now? What's the game? Blah 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 blah. Let's give it a shot. Give it a whole lot. Say, that's not bad. Not enough to win the grand prize, but you deserve some recognition for that, my friend. He gives you a little toy stuffed owl. Hey! Test your might. Hey, clown. There's a clown here selling rubber toy balloons. When he sees he has your attention, he smiles and waggles the balloons at you enticingly. Howdy there, fella. Interested in a toy balloon? How much are they? For you, just 30 meat. What colors do you have? Ho ho, well, just take a look. Red. They're all red. How do you make them float like that? Well, there's nothing to it. Heck, they all float around here. Of course. I'll take one. Sweet. Can you tell me more about your circus? Well, really, it's more of a carnival. But let's not split hairs. Ho ho, what would you like to know? What are your traveling plans? This place you set up is kind of out of the way. What are your plans? Haven't decided yet. That's why we set down somewhere a bit more rural. Keep things relatively quiet while we scout around. Get the lay of the land and all. Ho ho ho! Ho. Where'd you travel from? Was your previous stop interesting? Oh, northwest-ish. It was a little hole-in-the-ground kind of place. You wouldn't have heard of it. Ho ho! Why is everyone working here a clown? Oh, it's traditional. When the, what do you call them? Rodeos stopped being put on, the rodeo clowns took other jobs at the circuses and carnivals. Over the years, it just became a normal thing for carnies to be clowns. It's a community, you might say. Who's this Barnaby Bob guy? Oh, the boss is a real famous showman. Though I'm not surprised if you wouldn't have heard of him around here. Ho ho, got an eye like a hawk? He's a real whiz with those knives of his. Don't miss his show, it's the real highlight of the carnival. Okay, see you around.
Catch you later, like an alligator. Well, that wasn't creepy. There's a kid here searching with a sad look on his face.
I lost my lucky bottle cap. You haven't seen it, have you, sir?
No, but I'll keep an eye out. What's it look like?
It's shiny steel on a little chain.
Okay, I'll let you know if I find it. Doo-doo. Tepid candy? Cotton candy, calls the clown behind this food stand, then makes a wheeoot noise with a slide whistle. Whistle. Come try this just invented confectionery delight. Okay. Cotton candy. Hey, it's the exact same clown. Weren't you on the other side? Nope, that's the other balloon guy. We dress alike and use the same face paint. Did we fool you? He grins and gives you a big exaggerated wink. I see. I'm good. Alright guys, well I think I'm going to wrap this up here. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I'm going to pick up more and play more of this game. I really, really love it. I want to see just how far I can get into it. So if you liked it, please take a second and like the video, subscribe to my channel, do whatever you got to do. And thank you again. I hope to see you in the next one.